Let's get ready to rumble. Futures are bouncing back, baby. Baby. Baby, come back. Powell, you can blame it all on me. Baby, come back. Ooh, ooh. Punchline. Punchline. You can blame it all on me. Baby, come back. Bah! Ah! Ah! Check it out. We got green futures. Ladies and gentlemen, green futures. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Let's go. Let's go. And they're actually keep coming back, too. Very interesting. Weird. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Are we scared? We buying the damn dip? Thank you, Powell. Oh yeah, they're coming back to life right now. You can blame it all on me. Baby, come back. How can I monitor the futures? You can on CNBC. They don't have the Russell 2000 futures. Yahoo Finance does, though. I don't. Where do I go to see the futures? The futures. I think, I don't use Yahoo Futures too much, so I'm not even sure. Futures? Yep. These are the actual contracts. Same thing, pretty much. Russell 2000. What's that? Russell 2000, 0.17%. Nasdaq up 0.13%. Yeah, Russell 2000's looking pretty good. Today was bloody. It was holding but a little bit scared. Bought a little, not but a little. There we go. Thoughts on how long this manipulation can go on? Really until the people doing the manipulation run out of money, which would be like a market downtrend, you'd think. Yeah, I still think 20 is the bottom. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of support around 20, like we seen back here, you know. And if we pull it out to, like, let's say the 5-minute. Probably should have went to the 15. Yeah, we hit $20.27, and then pretty much instantly bounced up. With what was that? 15 million for volume the first 15 minutes when we did hit 20.27. So it would likely get bought up at 20. Is there a website that shows futures? Yeah, CNBC, CNBC.com. Futures will be right there. If you want Russell 2000 futures, then Yahoo Finance has the E-mini Russell 2000 Index futures, 0.17%. Nasdaq 100 March 22nd futures, 0.13. Dow Jones 0.19. It says 0.20 on CNBC. But if the market doesn't recover and continues to bleed, won't that take it below 20? Yeah, it certainly could. But we've seen something very interesting happen today. Check it out. Really the last like 20 minutes of trading today. So AMC actually started to bounce, right? Like we didn't close at the lowest levels of the day. We started to bounce as the S&P was hitting its lowest points for the day. See that? S&P was cratering, going straight down during this moment where AMC was actually recovering. So you could see that divergence to a certain extent, you know, when the broad market's selling off, when other things are selling off, like we've seen in January. Sometimes it makes sense to go into, you know, stocks like AMC or GameStop that are short squeeze candidates during that moment. Nice hat. Yeah, I'm hoping it brings some good luck, but hasn't been very lucky as of late. But we shall see. We shall see. Ooh, how you guys doing, though? Are we doing good? Living the good life? Living the good life. Oh, man. That was a nasty sell-off, though. Look at the volume that increased. Like nothing all day. And then as soon as it started to sell off, the Fed pulled the rug. Rug pulled us. Fuckers. They're going to start selling treasury bonds. So they said, hey, we're going to leave y'all buying the bag. They said, we're selling out and going on vacation. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. There's not too much other news actually coming out, though. But futures are looking good. Looks like we will get some kind of bounce, but it could just get eaten back up. We could fall straight back down. What's a realistic date range for us to get back in the 40s at least? Thanks, man. I think by the end of the month, if we do see a bounce, I mean, if, you know, market makers, people that are short, continue to do the same trend that they have been doing with AMC when it comes down to option chains that have a lot for open interest. As I'm sure you probably know, everybody else knows, the January 21st is a big expiration, but we don't have that much for actual open interest until we get to about the $40 strike. And then you see 59,000 contracts at this expiration. So in that sense, they'll probably try to keep it down, but it wouldn't surprise me if we do come close. But, you know, January, February, I do think at some point you're going to see just a rotation into stocks like AMC and recovery stocks too. I mean, recovery stocks have been doing pretty good. Every day, I feel like once I get on here and start streaming, I see Carnival Cruise Line and AMC paired up on Yahoo Finance, and Carnival's been up most days where AMC's down. Doesn't make sense. Just straight up manipulation. First decline of 2022 overnight as traders geared up for potentially tighter U.S. monetary policy. Minutes after the U.S. Federal Reserve December meeting released Wednesday showed Officials are ready to aggressively dial back policy help. Yeah, and they got to the Fed's gonna put us into like a recession-like moment. The Fed's on purposely doing this to beat up the stock market or the economy in general, because you can't just have things going great for too long. You have to let the bag go, per se, if you're the Fed, and let the markets fall and then come back in and save the day. So it's pretty interesting. They're just going to let us bleed, which is good for us, you know. When it comes down to it, that's what we need to see for short squeezes to start popping off. In GameStop, AMC. GameStop actually looks really good too. Damn, January 2nd they issued a sell on GameStop. What was it? Did AMC get one? Nope, still the same buy on that, but yeah, it's kind of crazy how GameStop and AMC look so similar. What's GameStop's cost to borrow though? Pretty much the same as AMC. %15 short interest. It'll be interesting though. Bonds are still down, so that's weird. Oh, bond yields. This is bond yields. Okay. Yeah, see, bond yields have been going crazy. So like even over the past week, like this is the market. This is why the markets are selling off. From December 28th, went from 1.45% to 1.7%. That's crazy. Let it go down to 16. Let's go. Sounds like you're going to be buying the dip. Buying the dip. Come on. Push it. Buying the dip. Buying the dip. Hey, Tyler. How's it going? Sorry if you covered this already. Do you think we mimicking the June run? The straight upward trend. Double bottom, then a week of minimal upward movement. Then, woo. It's possible. I mean, it's starting to look like that a little bit. I mean, we're getting close to a double bottom. I mean, I think we're setting up kind of the same. I think we're more so setting up for wait, did the market? I think the market sold off when the June rally happened too, if I'm not mistaken. Not the Nasdaq. Nope, didn't sell off. Started to get a little bit of sells in the S&P back during the first rally. It kind of looks like the first rally in my opinion, but yeah, the June I'll take that any day. Definitely setting up with the double bottom if we keep selling off. I think it's just going to be hard to break 20 to the downside. Honestly, it's going to take a lot. I have 4,000 on the side waiting for $16 to $18 range, average down. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's go, Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio here, holding 800 shares. Diamond hands, baby. Let's go. Got them diamond hands. My opinion, but I can see them making us a general offer, 500 per share, take it or leave it, to save the market from crashing. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if you guys seen the video I posted earlier, this is key. I want to just play this one segment of this again.
There's the debt growth that finances the bubbles that happen before it that create the busts. Elon. Free float.
Okay, geez, it's a long clip, huh?
We got nearly 11% at one point this morning. And again, it's all down to Volkswagen. What is going on here is unbelievable. The share nearly doubled this morning. It reached a level of 1,005 euros.
Oh, can you guys hear this actually? Oh, that's unfortunate. I actually broke my second monitor, so you guys definitely had to see that too. Well, I didn't break it, but you know.
The moment, but we gained nearly 11% at one point this morning. And again, it's all down to Volkswagen. What is going on here is unbelievable. The share nearly doubled this morning. It reached a level of 1,005 euros, and already yesterday the car maker rose 147%, causing the DAX to stay in positive territory when the rest of Europe was declining. What is really going on here is very hard to say. It must be the worst case scenario short squeeze one can in fact imagine, and it's all about Porsche saying over the weekend that they hold 42.6% in Volkswagen currently.
Jeez.
And another 31.5% via options. So indirectly, Porsche holds nearly 75%. The federal state of Lower Saxony, they hold another 20.2%, so just over 20%. So effectively, there's only a tiny free float left of just under 6%, 5.7%. And if everybody is short in a share with such tiny free float, if those two things come together, then that can cause these severe disruptions that we're seeing again today. Or as one analyst, he put it, each and every short seller in the world is trying to close up their positions, and there's no way they can do it except for trying to buy like mad. So it's panic among investors. Many had bet on VW's share price to fall. So the share's recent move, it's all down to covering of short positions rather than any fundamentals, because they don't look as good as you might suggest when looking at the share price.
That clip. Ah! There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what AMC looks like right now. Oh, I look a little hit right there. Okay. Interesting, huh? Sounds a lot like AMC right now. Very hard for them to cover. That's crazy, Scrappy Childhood. Is there... How are you watching this? A rocket? What's the channel? I want to look it up. Broadcasting a rocket slowly crashing into Earth. Come on, Russia. That's kind of crazy. Do you think it'll actually hit Earth though? Because most things get ripped apart. Same here, keeping my conviction and faith in this play. I said I was going to stop at 300 shares in May at $25.50 now and buying more tomorrow. Let's go, baby. My bank account is slowly creeping into my brokerage account. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Honestly, that's what I do. I don't see a sense in keeping. I didn't see a sense in keeping cash, but another YouTuber. Oh, I'll just have to try to see if I can find the channel. Sup, man? I didn't see AMC went down 10%. What's up? What's up, Cal? Yeah, AMC got clapped. I think just everything was down bad, but AMC was substantially worse. At one point, it was like 11%, but we did look promising at the end of the day. And the SPY was going into its lowest points, and AMC was, oh shit, what I do? And AMC was actually bouncing, which was very interesting. Might see that divergence, maybe, possible, but holding 200 shares. Let's get this bag, brother. Right there with you. That's getting to a good price. Yeah. Oh, 100%. $20. I mean, we've seen a lot of institutional investors buying it at that price. AMC Ape Rocket. There we go. Investor Lee Wellberger, 31.2K. Inventor. Ooh, I'm going to have to check that out. I totally want it. I'm into a lot of weird stuff like that. So we're definitely going to. How are they just watching? Burger. Oh, Inventor Lee. What? This is legit. What? Cali, bro. Y'all gotta watch out. What is going on? Why is it going so slow, though? 8 hours. That's nutty. Said, yo, what up, Financial Journey? Goal is 24,000 shares. Whoa, need 187 more. There we go. We got a whale of 24,000 shares. Threw another 6K in. Rocket re-entering Earth atmosphere really similar to shuttle breaking apart decades ago. Most likely yet no humans on board. Ooh, threw another 6K in today. Holding 6,000 at 50. Bought another 1,000 today. We'll see it fly soon. Go to the link. I don't know what other link, but that's kind of crazy. Yeah, futures are looking really good. Getting stronger. That's a nice amount, G-Man. Yeah. Vic J, that is a nice amount. Sold all of my Tesla. I mean, Tesla, there's been some fat gains. Probably not a bad time to take some profits. I do think Tesla's going to do well, though. Tomorrow's green or I'll cry. Oh, you and me both, brother. Just like how. I mean, AMC did some weird things today. But overall, I mean, I like what I seen at the end of the day. Should I sell SHIB, buy more AMC? I mean, I'm not. I wasn't a big fan of SHIB. Now I'm kind of like neutral on it. If it's down a lot, then I would probably just hold on to it, honestly. But SHIB or AMC, I'm probably gonna go with AMC. Especially if you're up on SHIB already. Hopefully this rocket hits it all right, no doubt. Why have I not heard about this rocket besides just this channel? I feel like people should be talking about it. That's like the movie Don't Look Up. They're like, no, we can't bring this to the public. They're going to die in 6 months. We can't do that. But yeah, just hit Citadel. Take out all their trading algos. Got 5,000 shares at 11. If it goes to 10,000, if it goes to $10, I have 10,000 more to spend. Ooh, that'd be juicy. I would be super surprised. $10? That's crazy. I think the fundamentals support higher than that, but you know, if the markets did take a 30%, like a drastic downturn, you know, it's possible, but good January if the price remains. Good January 21st if the price remains where it's at. We really need a boost to that $40 expiration because we don't see all too much activity. I mean, at the $20 strike, you have 25,000 for open interest. A lot of that's probably hedged for. You would imagine, because we were higher than that for such a long amount of time. But like 5,000 for open interest at the $25 strike, another 4,000 at the 29, 13,000 at the 30, 12,000 at the 35. But the substantial numbers really is at 40, 59,000 for open interest at the 40. And then higher than that too. But I mean, I think we'll get that bounce. I don't know if they'll let it go to 40 though. Yo. Hey, TCI, there we go. What's going on, Sierra the noob? I won't sell shit due to that tax, man. When shit reaches 8,000, I made $200 to 6K. Oh, never sold. Wow. Yeah, SHIB was crazy for a while. AMC going down to 1990. If it breaks below that, we're fucked. It could go to $2 again. No, I don't think it could go that low. Like, in all reality, like $15, like 15 to 20, you could make a fundamental case, I think. Given, you know, where the business is, how efficient it is, what they're doing. Like, AMC is not the same company as what it used to be. It's 30% or more efficient than it used to be now. That efficiency is your profit margin. But, you know, I've seen crazier shit happen. Need a diamond hand. There we go. Yeah, really. I mean, that's how you restrict the free float. If too many people are just freaking out, then it's gonna mean we're gonna have to go a lot higher to see big moves. Question: what's your input on when this thing goes crazy and we're ready to hit the sell button? Is limit better than market? I mean, probably, because the market just fits you in basically wherever. Like some platforms will give you horrible fills, so a limit probably would be better. Yeah. The only, like, sometimes I'll do market orders if I'm just selling a whole position and I'm just up on it and I really don't care, like, you know. But especially during that, the market makers might try to fuck you. They might, yeah. Rocket only went over Florida twice. What? That's crazy. Short interest on IWM. Ortex. I don't believe, if I remember correctly, Ortex doesn't have the short interest. For it, you actually have to look it up, but they do have, I believe, the shorted share amount. 76.86 million. See, I don't know how that's true. If just December 15th, 114 million shares were sold short, when we really haven't seen much of a recovery. And I believe there's 300 million. Wow. Okay. I think there's 310 million. Yeah, we'll just use that. So, 310 million or 305 million, it doesn't really matter. A million, what would it be divided by? 76. Oh, I think I'm doing this calculation wrong. Yeah, totally doing that calculation wrong. I mean, rough math here, like 35%. I don't really believe these numbers we're getting anyways, because we have still sold off. I don't believe IWM's rallied that much. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, no, we're still in this. Just look at that range. Oh, jeez. Look at the range. That's ridiculous. That's where we've been, like, since the whole year, pretty much. January of 2021, just back and forth like ping pong. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, people eat up shares, definitely, if it goes under 20. How much people would buy if it went below 20? Yeah, they should charge you to use the bathroom after movies. Would make a killing 25 cents a piece. Oh, getting creative. Creative financing. That's getting creative, Adam Aaron. Need to take notes from Vic J. Worst possible case fundamental value should be 25 to 29 today and will only increase going forward. No one is talking about AMC credit card. Extremely lucrative. It's what kept Sears alive for. There's, nobody talks about that, specifically that. Nobody talks about the fundamental case of AMC. They just don't. So scrappy childhood. This rocket could literally fall. Like, once it starts falling, once like gravity sucks it in, it's just gonna fall somewhere. We don't even know. Or do they know where it's gonna fall? It's just tracking it, right? Like, what? People are tripping though. Switch to live stream. This is live stream. Oh, is this it? Nope. Not it. Let me see. Let me go back. Yeah, this is the live stream, bro. Thing. Breaking live track of massive, out of control Russian rocket to slam into Earth in 8 hours. Is there a link I could look at? Oh, it's falling right now. This is nuts. Maybe in my mind I thought it would fall faster. So it's gonna hit. Jeez. Pretty crazy. Every AMC should have a GameStop inside while people wait for movies to start. They're going to shop and buy merchandise. There we go. Do we reckon we will dip to 20 or bounce tomorrow? The way futures are looking, it looks like we'll bounce, but it's not as strong. It's not a big move. So this could get eaten up by the morning or, but right now it does look like we should see a bounce. I honestly am leaning more towards retesting, 20 or 21, 22 before we do get a bounce. But AMC did divert the SPY at the end of the day, so that could be good. Maybe the rocket will fall on Griffin's mansion. There we go. That's funny. It is re-entering Earth's atmosphere soon. Jeez, how many shares are being shorted in total? What, for AMC? IWM. It says 87.88 million. If I were to imagine, it's well over 100, 130, 150. Yeah, Dan Evans. There was a lot of people that were talking about the gap to 1750. Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. It's over Africa right now. I am looking at the same. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Super Saiyan. 95 kilometers and dropping. AMC, yeah, Jesse, yeah, 87.88 million. If I were to imagine, it's more like 140, 150 million. Maybe more than that, but they hide a lot of it on the option chain. She spokesperson Gina Talea will be on with Jim Cramer before the bell. Okay. That'll be cool. That should help. Shoot. Do you guys see this? Hedge fund Senvest posts 85% return in 2021, riding GameStop meme among Wall Street's best. If you come down here, hedge fund performance for 2021. Citadel / Wellington flagship, 3.88% gain in December and up 26.26% for the year. Like, how, bro? Like, what are you cooking the books? Like, are y'all cooking the books? Citadel, DE Shaw Composite, up 18.5% for the year. 0.72 up 9.22% for the year. Balsny Edlis, up 8.29% for the year. Exodus Point up 5.5% for the year. Carlson Capital up 13.3% for the year. Sculptor Master Fund up 5% for the year. Pershing Square Holdings up 26.9% for the year. Greenlight up 11.9% for 2021. Melvin Capital down 39% for 2021, and then Senvest up 85% for 2021. In a whole, hedge funds did not do well. These are the top performers too. This isn't even like the average. The average is not so hot. Let him hide, only to leave with your other friends to do something else. Ken is still hiding to this day. Oh, why does that sound so true? At this point, they're not hiding anything. They just don't care. It's possible. I mean, what would you do if you were a hedge fund? You know, wouldn't you cover at $20 back here? They didn't. They're not the smartest. I mean, the best performing hedge fund of all last year was up 85% because of GameStop. It's about time somebody learned something. Like, why would you even be short these stocks? The risk to reward doesn't make sense. So I think in that aspect, you'd want to at least hide your short interest in a way that you can easily do that, which is the option chain. And really, like, who is buying all these damn puts on AMC for all this crazy amount of money? Like, I guess some people might not like the trade, but do you really think it's going back down to $5 or $10 or 50 cents? No, I don't think anybody thinks that. Who's buying all this? Let's go to the actual option chain. Let's take a look. Puts, like who the hell is buying $15 puts? That's more reasonable. But like $10 puts, 42,000 for open interest, bro. And the theta decays killed these. So when they actually purchased them, they were probably substantially more expensive. Just doesn't make sense. AMC will rise. Just be patient. Have patience. Be patient. There we go. Hedge fund seems to be becoming a thing of the past. Yeah, exactly. I think really after 2020 and 2021 too, with hedge funds substantially underperforming the markets, especially in 2021, then why would you have your money invested with a hedge fund when you can throw it in the S&P, mix it up with the Dow, S&P, and the Nasdaq, get the best of all worlds? Throw a little Russell 2000 in there, buy a little AMC. I don't know why you'd have your money invested in hedge funds right about now. BTCS is offering dividends in Bitcoin, but experts say it's better to buy direct. Interesting. Okay. We like dividends. Wow. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to get news really fast, this is a plug. Fast stock market news. It says I get terminal headlines out seconds after they're posted. So follow this account and save $24,000 per year by not having to buy one. They do. Korean won drops to 12.01 per dollar. 5.4 magnitude earthquake, Southern Pacific Ocean. Yikes. Cali breaking off from the U.S. That's not good. Wouldn't cover it if it would eliminate them. Yeah, that too. AMC will get paid. So he's still holding, right? I don't know about you, but I'm holding. Yeah, I think the consensus is still a lot of people are holding. Only a little over a year in the market, but why wouldn't shorts cover now that AMC so low? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's really an egotistical situation right now, in my personal opinion. I don't think they really expect to drop the price significantly under 20. Like, I mean, if they dropped it to 15, that would be a 25% drop from 20. That's not impossible. It's certainly possible. If the markets went to shit, we could go to $15 per share. Under that, very unlikely. Because why would you not buy AMC at $10 a share, $12 a share again? Like, And 15, I don't even really think's likely. Unless, like I said, things just go crazy. What do we expect AMC will go to by the end of the month? Well, I think there's going to be a lot of volatility. We got the rug pulled today from the Fed. So if the markets can see, the futures are really volatile too. We were just up 0.20%. Now we're almost going negative on the Nasdaq. So it's going to be very volatile, very back and forth for a while. But I ultimately think the markets will start to do their thing, recover to the upside, and then you'll see that end of the month rally, in my opinion, if not early February. And then like second half of the year, that's when you could see the end game MOAS, in my opinion. Because they're going to have to there's going to be dramatically less spending in 2022 than there was in 2021. And that's the main cause of a recession. So I think the Fed is personally trying to become super hawkish to basically try to correct the market cycle. Because the markets, they can't just go up. Like, come on. It's unhealthy for the markets to do what they've done over the past 2 years. The Fed has to come in and say, hey, you need a little breather on this. Because if they don't, you get .com bubbles and fucking, periods of the markets that don't recover for 10 years, right? So if they beat down the markets by being super hawkish and then start being super accommodative again, it'll even itself out, and you won't see a 4-year-long recession, with look at the volume here. It was never even close to even what we've seen in 2020, because people are like, yeah, the Fed's just gonna come back in, like it's not time to freak out and sell everything. Look at the baby volume from 2020. This is the crash of 2020 that dropped the markets 7% day after day for a couple days. Tiny compared to what you see this whole period from 2007, this whole period through 2011. And the markets really didn't do shit. They went up slowly, but it took years. If you had bought up here in 2007 in October, you weren't positive till 2013. Not so hot. So I think they're going to put us into a recession in the second half of the year, but not a long one. Just a quick get slapped. Fed's coming in to save the day again. I think there's no way they have to, essentially, when you go up that much that fast. Because, even the Fed's expectations for inflation is 2.5%. Why are you going super crazy right now when all stimulus is gone? All stimulus is gone. But you want to, unload your treasury bonds, too? And start raising rates even faster. They said that today, too. Doesn't make sense. Unless they're trying to cause markets to get upset. Cali would do fine on its own. There we go. Yeah, it would. The Cali Island. That would kind of be cool. I hope everybody's fine and healthy and uninjured. But Cali as an ocean, that would be awesome. Well, an island. Got 300 at 8, then another 300. Prices at 20 and 35. Got 6 call out option calls expiring February 18th though. Ooh. Says stimulus may be coming back. I mean, if it does come back, then what I'm saying about money slowing down is probably not as relevant comparatively to what we've seen in 2020 and 2021. That kind of stimulus is not coming back. I don't really expect a significant round of stimulus to come back. Maybe the child tax credit. Maybe. It doesn't look very promising right now, though. At least from what I've seen. So it's the spending is really going to go down. And that's the main cause of a recession. But a recession is only declining growth of an economy for 2 consecutive quarters. So you could have Q3 or a 20% drop in the markets. You could have a very small decline in growth 2 quarters in a row, and that's technically you're in a recession. But markets would freak out even if that was the case. Everything is pretty red on the market though, right? Yeah, everything's red on. Yeah, I mean, see, Nasdaq futures are negative now. It's kind of ridiculous. Which a lot of people said that they expected this to come, but I didn't hear anybody saying that they were expecting the Fed to say today that they were going to reduce their balance sheet. So instead of them buying treasuries to keep the rates down, they're going to be selling them, and the rates are going to go crazy. Well, crazy to like 2020 and 2021 standards. Until I make my quota. Green tomorrow, yeah, we will hit 2450. This is BS Green Day tomorrow. It's turning into a joke. Yeah. I will agree with you, pal. She's strong, not selling it until I make. Oh, yeah. I have 965 shares, so close to my goal of 1,000. There you go. I got my average down to $50.40. Holy crap. What were you averaged at? I mean, that's not bad, you know. Red, and more red on AMC. The rest are green. I've been Tesla and Apple for years now. Yeah, I know you're talking about years because they were not green today. Not from what I know. I know Apple wasn't. Yeah, down almost 3%. Tesla, I believe they were in the same boat too, right? Oh yeah, Tesla got whopped. Tesla got slapped around. Down 5.5%. Yippers. Jeez. Been holding on and buying for months, but why wouldn't the hedges cover when the price drops low like this and cut? Yeah, exactly. It's just an ego battle. I don't think they're looking at this like, yeah, it's gonna keep going lower. Like, they know what I've been saying, right? The business is 30+% more efficient. So that efficiency is gonna go straight to the bottom line in 2022. Like, they know that. They know the movie theater industry is coming back. Like, they know all these things. The popcorn business is 80 to 90% profit margins. They know this stuff. They don't want to see you win. They don't want to force that kind of event to happen. Micron and Nvidia months ago to put it in AMC. Micron, Nvidia was a real winner. Been in for almost a year, was negative for half of 21 until June came around. This will turn around. Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, so the MACD is and I'm glad you said that because MACD is very important. MACD is taking in a bunch of basically different calculations of volume, velocity, all these other things. What you really need to know is this yellow line and the blue line. So the yellow line is the CCC line. When the yellow line is like crossing above the blue line like it did right here, that is bullish. And that is what I was calling out in a lot of videos, is saying, hey, the MACD is going more bullish as the stock is going down. That's showing strength. Now we're starting to cross under. But essentially, if the yellow line crosses under the blue line, and the wider the gap is, the more bearish the sentiment is. And then once you see that crossover where the yellow line goes above the blue line, that's when you're indicating a possible reversal. And we just didn't see that. Like, the stock was going down almost this whole time, where the MACD was going bullish. And now, over the past really 2 days, it started to go bearish. And it looks like it's slightly under, so I think it just went bearish. But, as far as the calculations, you could Google it. It's just volumes and, price action, all that. Lots of spaghetti there, bro. What? 10K is super realistic in my opinion, not financial advice. 10K is my first floor. Yeah, I think 10K could be definitely realistic. If all these different things happen, you know, at once. Short squeeze, gamma squeeze, some kind of catalyst, if people actually hold on to their shares. Like I played with the Volkswagen video. You know, there was just no free float left to buy. So they squeezed themselves. They screwed themselves. You know, freaking somebody actually killed themselves because of the Volkswagen short squeeze. A German billionaire. Yeah, suicide. Adolf Merkel committed suicide on January 5th, 2009 near his villa in Blaubeuren by throwing himself under a speeding train. What a terrible way to kill yourself. German billionaire commits suicide after Volkswagen losses. Like, threw yourself under a speeding train? That's just crazy, man. That's ridiculous. He was the world's 94th richest person in 2008, according to Forbes magazine. Spent his life building a business conglomerate with about 100,000 employees. The empire was poised to come crashing down after his family made wrong way bets on skyrocketing Volkswagen shares. Yeah, tried to get out of it. That's crazy. A lot of emotions come in when you're shorting stocks like that. That's for sure. The problem is they pay us. We're going to hold the problem is would they pay us? Yeah. I don't think they would have a choice because the DTCC would take over and force them to cover before they didn't have enough money to cover. That's where we've seen all the new requirements for like intraday margin calls, all of that's went into effect. That's going to where hopefully they're actually playing by their own rules and they actually are doing intraday margin calls and will cover or liquidate positions within, an hour, 2 hours? Certainly before the end of the day if they don't have that kind of margin left. Brenda, Queen of Swords. Do y'all know Credit Suisse closed down? Tiger New Year is fun, but first they are paying employees to get laid out $200 each and a bonus. I did not know they were paying $225,000 each for a bonus. That's a nice ass bonus. Jeez. But I seen they were closing down their fund. Damn, that's a lot. $250,000 just to severance pay. There you go. Jeez. 1,000 sounds good though. Yeah, I don't think anybody would complain with like if the stock went to 800 or 1,000. I don't think people would really like be mad. Like I just got rich, but I'm still mad. I don't think that would be the case, but could it go higher than that? Certainly. Self out that damn jet over Africa. It's just gonna go straight to Kenny. Yeah, 500 is nothing for what we going through. Yeah, I think that's definitely on the really low side. 5K or bust. There we go. All right. Yeah, and the futures are back. Ladies and gentlemen, they're up 0.13% again. Just going to be very volatile. For sure. What the Oh, that's badass. Ain't that badass? It's blurry, but and that's GM. New personal self-driving electric concept car from GM's luxury brand Cadillac during the CES Technology Show Wednesday. Oh, I would totally buy one of those. My March 95s are getting killed. Dang. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, depending on how much you're down, I'm down quite substantially on the one that I just bought 2 weeks ago, and that was just because it looked like a technical breakout was coming, but that just fucking went the other way. But depending on what you have left, it might make sense, you know. Well, you do have till March, so it's not too crazy. When do you see the market turning around? Turning around which way? To the upside? Probably any time. I think the market, well, this next Fed meeting should be, I believe, the 15th of this month. I believe. Could be wrong on the date there, but it looks like we're pricing in what the Fed's gonna say. So, you know, maybe around then is when I would expect to see like a full-on reversal, because peak fear is always until an event actually happens, you know. But you know, to the downside, second half of the year, that's what I would expect. But probably here shortly. When is the next Fed meeting? Actually, let me go check. I need to set my damn browser already. Fed meeting. Oh, that's not right, but we got this. Yeah, so January 26th and the 27th. Oh, that's 2021. I'm tripping. Do they not have next year? Yeah, January 25th through the 26th. Looking like FOMC meetings. Yeah, maybe around that time. Hopefully before that, but yeah, but please tell me about historical scenarios similar to AMC. Well, like Volkswagen, Overstock, things like that. When liquidity is crunched, that's where you have the best chance of seeing, you know, a MOAS. But I mean, there's been a lot of situations like AMC, you know. I don't know off the top of my head all of them, but look at Car. I mean, going from 80 to 500. You know, GameStop. There's a lot of situations out there. A lot of them are not super popular names, though. You know, there's quite a few other examples. I mean, this is not like a unique situation per se. To have this kind of attention and to be so, you know, well known, it's unique in that sense. But these kind of situations happen, you know, quite regularly. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for chatting it up. Rocket can hit Kenny's house at any time, baby. Actually, just hit the office and take out the trading algo, so they can't manipulate shit anymore. I don't know. Duck and roll if it's coming at you. Duck and roll. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. What's futures doing? Last check on futures. Going once, going twice, and we're positive still.